Away, what's happening, guys? This is the Motor Show on the road with me, Nic Goliath. And as you know, we've been traveling across the country visiting various Motus dealerships to see what it is they do that makes the motus.cars website work as easily as it does. Today we're at Ford Germiston, which is the biggest Ford dealership in the Motus brand. They're consistently selling the most pre-owned Fords in the country. And on top of that, ladies and gents, they have 75 staff members, which explains why it's so easy for them to do their job. On top of that, they're also one of the biggest parts distributors in the country, which means, ladies and gents, if you've had your Ford serviced, there's a very good chance that the parts for your car came from this very dealership. Which also reminds me, if you do need to get your car serviced, don't forget that you can do it on the motus.cars website. All you need to do is go to the service page. It's that simple. For now, though, I need to go and see what they've got for me to drive. So let's head inside and see what they got. So, we're here to meet Nic, our sales executive. Thank you so much for having us.
Only a pleasure, Nic. How can I help you today?
All right, so Nic, I am thinking of doing something amazing outdoorsy. What type of car have you got on offer for me?
Right, so we've got the all-new Everest. It's a 2-litre bi-turbo XLT. Okay, nice 7-seater, 10-speed gearbox, good for the family. Comes standard with a tow bar, nice to put a trailer if you load the whole family in for a holiday.
Okay, I like the sound of that. I mean, I'm always a big SUV fan. I have, however, driven an SUV. I was looking at something just a little bit more crazy, just to go out into nature.
Outdoorsy.
Yeah.
All right. What about the all-new Ford Ranger Wildtrak?
Yeah.
It's also a 2-litre bi-turbo, 157 kilowatts, 500 newton meters torque, 10-speed gearbox,
10-speed.
Automatic, yes. All right.
Okay.
So nice and light on fuel and very outdoorsy and adventurous.
Nic,
how does that sound?
You are in my brain. You know exactly what I want.
Good.
This is the perfect vehicle for what I want to do. Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's make it happen. We can take the keys, take this baby out. Let's go.
Awesome.
Okay, so I didn't want to tell Lika, but I actually want to do a bit of a bakkie braai. Just by myself, just be at one with nature. So I'm going to go and find a nice braai spot. Come along, let's check it out. You seem like a bakkie guy. I need to know, is the Ford Ranger sporty enough for me? Okay, I'm gonna definitely check that out. Is there anything else you can tell us about the Wildtrak? Oh wow, thanks Obi. So motus.cars even gives you the reading time on the article. They make everything easy. I'm so excited to be in this Wildtrak, man. I just want to get out into the world and just be at one with myself and nature. You know, start a fire. We all know that in South Africa, one of the first things that you learn to do when you are born is how to make a proper braai. Soon after that, you learn how to walk. Things get easier because you have to drag the coals to the braai because you can't walk properly. It's a bit of a problem, but we know how to braai. I'm gonna go and find the best braai spot in the whole of South Africa. Trust me, guys, you've never seen a spot like this. You've never braai there, I can guarantee you. I don't care where you've been in South Africa to go and braai, you've never braaied where I'm about to go and braai. We are gonna have the best braai right here in South Africa. Look out. I want to talk about a couple of things about this Wildtrak. Firstly, for me, the steering wheel is so light and so easy to maneuver the car. It feels wonderful, very responsive, it's amazing. The ride height, always a bakkie, my favorite, because you feel like you can see everything, the whole world. And the Wildtrak, full of USB ports. All of those phones and tablets that you need to charge can work so easy in the Wildtrak. What I like about this is the load bin capacity, magnificent. I know I've seen you guys try and put your Weber Prize into the back of your bakkie, the lids falling off, problems all over. I loaded this thing in here, no stress, no issues, barely had to tie it up, just for safety. I also just want to say the aircon in this Wildtrak is unbelievable. Ford, well done on this aircon. You guys know what you're doing. You guys, super cool. Because it's aircon. And then it's cool. No? Okay, just me. Something that Lika mentioned to me at the dealership was that this is a 10-speed gearbox. Now what that does for you is that it allows your car to change gears more often, meaning that you get better fuel efficiency because you're not keeping it in that one gear all the time. Which is great, because now you're saving. Not only are you driving this cool Wildtrak, but you're saving on petrol. What a car. The thing is about a bakkie that I could never understand. Why do you buy a bakkie? Now that I've got a bakkie, I understand. Guys, there's nothing like the freedom that a bakkie gives you. To go places you'd never go with your normal car, you need a bakkie. Look at this. At one with nature. I'm making my own food using a fire. No power. You know why? I am the power. Guys, a bakkie is everything. I can't wait to see where I go next. What my next adventure is gonna be. This is life. This is what it's about. You guys, I suggest, get yourself a bakkie. Go and explore the world. Please go and explore the bush. Fun times. Make a fire in a random spot. Guys, this is the best happiness I've had. Just try. Take my word for it. The experience that you get is phenomenal. You know, there's nothing better than a good fried piece of chicken in nature. I've got to take this car back, but I'm really not ready. I'm gonna wait for my fire to cool down. I'm gonna finish my chicken. And remember guys, there are lots of surprises in life. Something that's not gonna surprise you is motus.cars, because you're always gonna get what you ask for. All you have to do is you click We Car. It's simple, it's easy. This has been another episode of The Show on the Road with me, Nic Goliath. Stay well, enjoy your chicken.